How long do you think it's gonna? Do you think Joe's gonna be like? Do you think it's gonna take so long that he's gonna be after the questions? Accounting. That's so much more exciting.
We need Joe. Wait, whenever you're ready. I guess this is accounting.
We can wait for him. He seems to be finished.
Oh, let's start.
All right. So here we go. Question 1. It's an Andrew question specifically. Which title do you prefer? Andrew Horowitz of Tally Hall or Andrew Horowitz, producer/songwriter?
It depends on the context. If here people know me as a member of Tally Hall, so that makes sense. But in my day-to-day life, believe it or not, most people don't know that I was in a band. So there, I'm a producer. And we got Joe. You don't want to be joining us.
Is there a shady place?
This is a.
So you want to go on? Here.
Well, not that this is a non-shady. We could encircle you.
Oh, all right. So, do you have a favorite show that you performed?
It's really hard to.
I figured it's a pretty broad question.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of really fun. Yeah.
Industrial Tour was up.
Something for.
Right, those were fun shows.
Yeah, they were fun.
Opening for the Zombies was amazing. When we toured with Boone, that was a great time. But I asked Mr. Schwartzman what his favorite tour was, and he said probably this one. Which is like, maybe that's just what this is. Oh, we got Gus Turner. Right? Like,
sure.
Kind of default to the best, to whatever's happening right now.
Who's right behind us? Or in front? Yeah. Actually, they're right there.
All right. So, this is an Andrew question. What was the outcome of the encounter between you and the man who knocked over your chair at South by Southwest?
Oh.
Did you ever meet him again? Did he ever get justice served to him?
You know, that was a great misfortune. What was the outcome? Nothing really. Never saw him again. I got yelled at, and that was the episode. Never did that again.
All right. So, how long does it take you both to usually? How long does it usually take you to write one song? How long is the writing process?
Sometimes it's an hour for me, and sometimes it's 10 years. Joe and I have been working on a song for 10 years.
That's true. Yep. At least 10 years. What was it? You demoed it in 2000. 2008 or 2009.
Yeah. And then he picked it up 3 years ago or so.
I've been working on it since you demoed it. Yeah. But also sometimes we're just responsible for it. It is your fault. That's a good little hard.
So what's the name of that song?
It's just Top Secret.
Oh, okay.
It's called It's Top Secret.
Oh, okay. Right. So is there
the drummers.
The good over?
Is there an instrument you desperately wish you could play?
I wish I was a really great guitarist.
Technically, musical instrument.
I'm going with guitar, clarinet, cello. Those are my instruments.
Cello and French horn.
So, have you ever? This has nothing to do with Tally Hall or anything. This is a completely random question. Have you ever been in a physical fight? And if so, did you win?
I've only been in slow motion fights so far, although I did get mugged in Pontiac. I like slow motion fights mostly with ladies and talking style.
Did you ever get in a fight?
No.
Alright. So, is there a reason that Marvel's Mechanic Museum and Good and Evil are virtually void of swear words?
But you limit your demographic, at least in one area.
True. Yeah, there's no reason to use an F-bomb unless it's necessary. And it's never generally necessary. You feel like a lot of people put it in there to make it sound cool or hip or something, but you don't need to have that. A lot of great songs in history. The Beatles never really cursed.
They didn't curse in their songs.
Even they said like Rolling Stones didn't curse. That's not a curse.
It's just a word. Yeah, men.
Or Have you ever
Plus is
had
kind of
stalker?
that's a fun word. Plus.
Buzz. Crazy buzz. Alright, so have you ever had stalker fans?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
No stalkers?
The answer is yes.
Have you ever been sick on tour?
Yeah. I remember in Columbus, Ohio, I just could not refuse. Like, I needed some kind of medicine. Probably shouldn't talk about this, but like whiskey honey might be better than NyQuil.
That's fine.
If you haven't gotten sick on tour, then you haven't toured enough. I would say that everybody gets sick.
That's good advice for all the musicians out there.
Because yeah, you're gonna get sick. You don't sleep that much. You abuse your body.
Not just swearing. Andrew Weil, the doctor, says that like swearing occurs on different part of your brain. Like it's music. One part of your brain is like normal speech.
So Tally Hall is just like a one brain side. Kind of
Trying to keep things simple as possible.
Oh man.
Alright, so have you ever had any of your equipment stolen?
I was just talking about that. Literally, we were talking about Martin about that. Yeah, we had one thing stolen over the years. It was a tortoiseshell ukulele. Rob's tortoiseshell ukulele.
That's so sad.
From Hawaii.
Just ukulele.
I mean, yeah, that was a rough one.
You ever had any things stolen?
Not that I remember. I mean, I hope not. I wouldn't know. Right, so this is an Andrew question. Fans often view you as the dad of Tally Hall. Do you agree or disagree?
Wow, I've never heard that.
I've heard that a lot in recent times.
I don't think that would be my. No.
You don't agree with that?
No.
Your father might be the best.
Yeah, if we're talking about father, then yes, but no. No, I don't think that's. I would say Ross is the dad.
Ross is pretty daddy-like.
Spectacular. Right, do you have any problems or critiques concerning the music of today?
Oh my gosh. Okay, pass.
Yes?
I take a pass.
How about you? Music is kind of a vibe. It's difficult to know what is about modern music that makes it sound so different from the 60s stuff. There's quite a bit of a difference.
Yeah. It's different from how it was in the past. It means
It
bad.
sounds like worse, it's just interesting.
Yeah.
There was some also
Gorillas? I don't really listen to too many specific genres. I listen to Gorillas. You guys, of course. Both of you separately as well. And Death Grips.
Oh man. Did you recommend them on the internet? One of us?
I don't think so. I love Death Grips.
It's intense. How do you listen to that without
Hey, my mother likes Death
getting on a
Grips.
motorcycle?
There's one song that
She likes Death Grips.
Parachuting out of a submarine or something. It's airborne for hours.
That makes sense. I agree with that. Alright, so I've lost my place. So this is more of a serious question. How did the passing of Marvin affect you two and the rest of Tally Hall?
we're bummed out.
His funeral was kind of like the movie Big Fist, but real.
You what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an interesting character. When you go there, you'll see he put his name everywhere because he said no one else would. That's how he kind of lived his life, and yeah, it's not quite the same. He's definitely a big part of the album. When you go there, you'll hear like a lot of machines and stuff. There's quotes from the album.
He wasn't really a narcissist. He's kind of a self-aware, self-promoter.
But there's a big difference there.
Definitely.
Old school.
So this was originally an Andrew question, but I can adapt. First, it's what do you feel is the overarching theme of sketches? And I'll ask you, what do you think is the overarching theme of either Hawaii Part 2 or Joe Hawley? Who wants to go first?
Sketches was that the first solo record after?
Yeah. Is there a theme of it? I'm not really sure. I think it's a collection of songs that I I enjoyed it at the time. And I don't know, there wasn't meant to be it wasn't necessarily meant to be an album at first, it was just a bunch of songs that eventually became an album. Not essential at the end, but it is pretty, like, I think it's pretty warm and open and inviting. And I think that's kind of the vibe that I created with that album. Yeah, that's my answer.
Which album are you going with?
I agree. It's sketchy is kind of the vibe. I can't really speak to Hawaii Part 2 right now because that's sacred. Hawley's name is Joel.
That makes sense. You know, I don't know why. I could have answered that question myself.
It's like I felt pressure into a corner to make an album, and I was like, all right, call Hawley. It was like reference to both Lee last name and our guy, because I can kind of do that after the video, but it's kind of like I don't feel like I'm a joke. The album is tongue in cheek.
So, this is a long question. Many fans online often see Tally Hall as characters rather than normal people in a band, with Ty being seen as more of a costume and many of the songs telling a narrative story. Is this intentional, and if not, do you encourage that way of thinking?
It doesn't really matter to me. If people get something out of us beyond music, then it's fantastic. Appreciate it. Yeah, see us however they want, whatever they want.
It's fun to imagine crisp and precise narratives. Think of a band that has made a great type. Is that a type of Part of the fun of this dance.
So, do you have a least favorite song you've written? Like a song that you just put it on an album and then you just regretted it once the album was released?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, all of them. All of them. No, if I had to go with one Tally Hall song, I don't know if I should say this, but I really wish 2 wasn't out there.
Are we Mary-Kate and Ashley stalkers?
Probably.
Do they think
They probably do.
I don't think they know, because I met one of them and she wanted nothing to do with me.
You met Ashley?
I think so.
What's the difference?
I don't know, I was at a bar,
difference.
someone was like, she's there, and I was like, I have to go up to her, and it was awkward.
It's like a prophecy.
Yeah.
Alright, so, who had the idea of wearing multicolored ties? And I had why was yours green, but now I will add why was yours red?
I think Rob and I were hanging out in the attic per usual, and I had an idea to do that. But actually, it's like teams use Cheetos. The reason my tie's red is because I don't know the tie check or anything like that. Yeah.
It's pretty random. Well, it's thought out in terms of
I remember the conversation with Rob in the attic.
Yeah.
It was like, let's start doing that.
And we started
Guitar colors.
He's talking about the attic. We lived in a house that literally offered you that way, and that's where we practiced all the time. Joe had the attic in that house.
It'd be great if we could not have the colors, or like instead of making about ties, just kind of riff on it. Teams made in Japan. There's a website called UB911.
You know what? We should go back to 420 South.
Was Ross's tie gray because of his hair?
Sorry, it was Ross's gray. I don't think his hair was gray. Well, yeah, it probably was.
Ross has been gray since high school.
Okay, it was gray. Yeah, probably that was the reason.
Alright, I just added that
Makes
one in.
sense.
Although, no, Galley was silver. It was like the drum kit had the silver trim. Those were big.
That makes sense.
And your keyboard was purple.
Yeah.
First well. Did you?
It's got.
You saw it?
Yeah.
So, what do you think was the highest point of your careers? That's also a very broad
It
question.
hasn't come
Yes.
yet.
It hasn't
Come yet.
Alright.
It's like the most
Every
diplomatic
day
thing
is
to
the
say.
highest
Yeah.
point of my
It
career.
is. You're hoping for it.
Guster was the best.
Right. This is a major throwback for you. Do you actually know any Russian names? The age-old question.
No, yeah.
Dang. Alright, so what movies, books, stories, games, etc. have inspired you in your music?
That's, I mean, everything. Do you want a book recommendation? Is that
Sure.
We should talk about The World According to Garden. John Irving. It's a great book.
Reading that question out loud, it made me realize that listening to sketches feels like I'm reading a book.
Really?
And that's an amazingly good thing.
Huh.
This is a bit jejune, but yeah, you in my mind. I was gonna say Zelda.
Zelda.
It's like probably one of the best forms of entertainment ever. And it's popular entertainment, but it really is amazing. I don't know how probably Nintendo entrusted heaven in Japanese.
There was a Tally Hall movie. What song would be the ending credits? And of course, does not have to be a Tally Hall song.
I think there would be a song that hasn't been written yet.
You know, every comment on the Variations on a Cloud YouTube video is just like, oh, your Tally Hall is moving this movie. That's different things. So I thought, let's ask them. Everyone thinks that Variations on a Cloud, the ending credits. Well, the fans think that, so I thought I'd ask you guys.
Maybe Kiss from a Rose by Sia.
Your cover. Your secret cover.
Alright, so what are some of your favorite hobbies outside of music?
I haven't been in a couple years, but I love scuba diving. I'm a runner, actually. I run.
Yeah, Andrew whooped me on the field at the CCRB. I did not think he was going to be that fast. Just after graduation, it was
not very fast now.
He was like doing athletics. I like electric unicycling for a while, and I got hit by a car. It'd be fun to do that again.
Yeah, you have your bike here.
I have a Superfly, yeah. So by day, I was kind of in the electric transportation industry. But that's still work. Harvey Weinstein, the guy at Zingerman, says that like everything he was working to try to fund it. So I'm going to beach here.
Have you guys been to Zingerman's?
Zingerman's in Delhi here. We're in town for miles.
No, they're from near Pittsburgh.
Go to Zingerman's before, even if you get food to go. It's
6
I said we should ask about a food place. There we go.
Back tonight.
It's totally worth it.
It's pretty close.
So we should go there.
That's what they say.
I want to go. Alright, so, did you ever have a favorite attraction in Marvin's Museum? I kind of asked that one already, like, indirectly. I kind of asked that question.
Definitely just try the coin machines. And there's in the internet show, there's something of me, like, eating spaghetti in a bathtub, or being like, in a spaghetti bath. There's a machine there that you put it in, and the guy's in the spaghetti bath. A lot of our imagery is, like, modeled off of these machines. Yeah, check them out.
Next question?
Do you have a favorite attraction in Marvin's Museum?
I like the machines that electrocute me, but that might be, there's also one of the sinks.
I know you won't be doing that.
The place is kind of a dark energy in certain corners.
Was the shocking ones the inspiration behind the Mind Electric?
In the men's restroom. The Mind Electric.
Sounds like your airplane's landing.
House. My parents' house, the combination. There's in the men's restroom. There's this vibrating foot massage. It's awesome. It makes you feel so great the rest of the day.
I gotta try it.
Is there one in the women's restroom? I think that's
Who knows?
So this was an Andrew question, but I'll adapt it. What was the inspiration behind Miss Melody? And I'll ask you, what was the inspiration behind Crazy Food?
I don't have an answer for that question, honestly. I don't know where I was at mentally.
It kind of came to you.
That's just a song that
You woke up and you're like, this is what must be
something
done.
like that.
There's this woman from Japan named Aiko. When she found out I was making a hip hop album, she said, you have to have a song called Crazy Food. Very strange thing to say.
Really?
Did she ever explain why?
There's a piece of graffiti in France.
I'll be specific.
Is you her?
She just said, you need a song called Crazy Food. It was like a suggestion. Yeah, it worked.
So, what is your favorite time signature to write songs in? Besides 4/4. 3/4.
I've written
17/4.
7/11.
If you listen to Hummingbird on my album, it's 5/4. I'm pretty proud of that. It sounds natural. You don't like think, oh, this is a weird time signature, but a good day is a crazy time signature. I don't know what else.
was gonna like transcribe that for my choir just for fun. I was like, wait, what is the time signature of this song?
There's an awesome video of like a huge choir singing.
I watched a couple.
Yeah.
I was gonna arrange it for my school's choir just because I thought it sounded like that's embarrassing. Alright, so what was the first concert you ever went to?
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Fleetwood Mac. Amazing concert.
I just saw Paul McCartney at the Silverdome. I was about 10.
That's what was my first concert?
AWOL Nation.
Well, no, it was like Skillet or something.
Did you say Bagel Mission?
AWOL Nation.
Oh, Bagel Mission is a good band name.
I think AWOL Nation was your first like real one.
There's a place in Coral Gables called Clark Gables, like Clark Bagels.
Okay. Wait, so Skrillex or Skillet?
Skillet.
Skillet.
It was like
Yeah.
it's a part of some like youth group thing that I went to. I didn't even know I was going to see them.
Is that like a hardcore band?
It's like a Christian rock band. I was like 11.
They usually have fire.
AWOL Nation was technically my first real
Right.
concert.
Are they
That was a good
Christian
one.
band as well? Bagel Nation?
No, they're you know that song Sail?
I know, no, but I probably do.
Sail was popular in what, 2014?
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll know that.
2013.
They were on Red Bull Records.
Yeah. Alright, so this is sadly just an Andrew question. What was the fate of Poison?
You know, I've always wanted to bring it back one day. I know Jimmy Fallon does that now. So,
It's fun to listen to them rehearse.
Yeah,
They rehearsed at the house.
and that's how old you came about. And Lemons in Paris, those are two orchestra songs.
Yes.
And Joe was like, we should use. I think you were like older than me, we should play for Donnie.
Yeah, it sounded like Italian. That's sort of like
So,
right in time.
I forgot the lyrics today a little bit.
I
Did you
enjoyed
see Fiona Apple hit something on stage? Like you saw her lyrics and she gave up.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit.
Yeah.
Why would you
That
just
must
give
have been
up?
really fun.
I was at-
Why at your concert? Was it your fault?
Maybe.
What was in your mind?
I went to, I saw her at Roseland at like her infamous show where she had a nervous breakdown on stage. And left the stage after 6-7 songs and never came back. It was wild.
So this is also a pretty broad question. Do you have a current favorite music artist? Besides each other.
I don't know. It's difficult to say favorite, but I've been listening to some John Mouse recently. Touchdown.
John Mouse.
John Mouse. It's M-A-U-S. He's from like Minnesota. He's in Hawaii for a while. He's a PhD in some other thing. But yeah, John Mouse.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
I don't have any specific music
What
that
have you been
I'm
listening to recently?
I honestly like listen to my own, like what I'm working on all the time because I always have to, always ears to the ground, like listening to mixes, producing, always. I do check out other stuff on Spotify. I don't have like a favorite album that I've heard recently.
So,
Nothing comes to mind.
do you have any advice for young aspiring musicians such as myself?
Do it for the love of music, and no other reason, and do it for yourself, because yeah, that's the way it has to be.
Yeah, you can't fake it.
Do it for Joe Hawley.
You can't do it for yeah. I work with a lot of people that I know a lot of people that are like professionals and like they're trying to do it. They do it for all the wrong reasons. A lot of them, which is like they think they're gonna make a lot of money or famous or.
It's got to be a passion, not a profession.
It's got to be real. It's got to be authentic. But I encourage everybody to play music for fun and like enjoy it. Like if you form a band, do it because you're enjoying it. It's like a good time. It's a good hang.
I feel selected.
Are you singing?
Yes. we're singing.
So like, you don't have a
It's a guster after.
I almost had a band, but now I'm just myself. And I record on GarageBand on my Mac. That barely
music
works.
and she'll spin
Alright, so this question also has to be adapted. So it says that Joe and Ross mentioned the possibility of a third Tally Hall album on Two Town South. Do you have anything to say about that? Would you care to elaborate further?
No comment.
No comment?
We have
There's
been
nothing
writing that
that
song
works
for
right
like
now.
10 years.
It's an album of just that song.
There's no plan.
That song is hot.
It's not like a single, it's just an album with just one
It's
song.
gonna be a great song.
We announced the imminent release.
Talking about Just a Friend?
Yeah.
Well, we never did really realize.
Yeah, we're gonna release it.
Yeah.
Yes!
It was like it was on Spotify.
It's gonna be on Spotify.
Yeah.
All the streaming platforms.
I'm so happy. That's like been my favorite song recently. Alright.
So that'll be out.
So, these are the Joe questions. Why does Legend of Zelda make such frequent appearances in music? I just kind of answered that already.
I wrote in for a stereo while playing Ocarina of Time because there's a stereo song and I can sing it. It's a real musical instrument. It's like it is a musical instrument. And like, using that space is kind of like it's very meta in a video game world, and then it has to play a hypothetical instrument, and you really can do something. And then you know, the musicians working with Nintendo off the charts. So
So awesome. So, did any backers on your Pledge Music campaign actually earn the hot air balloon ride to your reward?
we were all disappointed.
You and the hot air company.
I feel like I owe it to myself to just go hot air balloon
Just
ride
for
by
fun.
myself.
Yeah. Why don't you?
That sounds sad if you just go by yourself.
Well,
Bring someone.
Edu has a hot air balloon ride. You can go if you want, but like I'd have to pay for it. I mean, I'll work on it.
You have to be a millionaire.
Yeah, like my
To
album,
take out
the hip-hop album. Awesome. It's intense. There are too many samples. It's in reverse right now. That's why it's in reverse. But so no hotter balloon rides.
That's the point.
Yeah. In conclusion, hot air balloon songs. We should have electric hot air balloons. Is that possible?
I feel like that's really dangerous. I feel like you'll probably get struck by lightning.
It's hovercraft, basically.
Yeah. Are you just trying to invent hovercrafts?
The hot air balloon is very graceful. They're sort of works of art. Something to that. And that can be a pleasant experience. Almost like in Venice or it's sort of like a Midwestern equivalent. Oh, I don't know where hot air balloons are invented.
Probably the US.
We also need sky restaurants.
Exactly. Wholeheartedly agree. So, last question. Will we ever see the release of Joe Hawley, Joe Hawley, Joe Hawley, Joe Hawley?
If anything, if I make another album, it'll just be called Joe Hawley. Just keep it simple.
Will it also be in reverse?
But, right, there wouldn't be any samples.
I like the samples.
Acoustic pared down or something like that. But I don't have any new songs for myself, unless they play me, but I don't control them.
So, we're out of questions, but I asked you to bring in some things to show off.
I
So
brought one thing for you. Brought one of our original demo CDs. That was the Marvin's. Not our demo CD, but it was the first release of Marvin's.
Does that say McCann-Seal?
I don't think so.
We had one with a typo that said McCann-Seal.
It would be on the spine. Nope.
Just pull pretty
It was the
long.
second pressing. But yeah, they're originally conceived in Ann Arbor, where we are right now, and yeah, good times. I think we were living in Division at that time. Yeah, we were living 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
We would go to the studio.
Now, you know, if you have garage music, you really can.
That's about the time. Yeah.
Legit.
So it made sense to, you know. Actually, the back, is there, I forget the artist. Oh, this doesn't have the wall, and that's something else. The wall is like a couple blocks away too.
Oh, the brick wall, yeah.
The wall.
That was like,
It's all kind of in that area.
yeah, a lot of it was kind of vis-a-vis Detroit, but the university is founded in Detroit. Which is no one's going to do that. Sometimes there's a connection between Ann Arbor and Detroit.
Yeah.
So do you have any concluding comments about any of the questions? Or?
No, thank you
We
for
talk about Pittsburgh and like Philadelphia for a while. You ever trained in Pittsburgh?
Probably. I don't know. I live like an hour-ish away from Pittsburgh. I just tell people I'm from Pittsburgh.
We have a lot of trains.
was it
Where we're
Pittston
from.
or Pittston?
UPenn's right in Philly.
UPenn? Mom?
Where's Mr.
UPenn?
Pittston? Where is it? Am I making that up?
Mr. Smalls is in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like right outside.
We had Altar Bar and they shut it down.
What happened?
Altar Bar.
was like, oh, 5 years.
No, it was
Probably
the
too
big
late.
church that musicians performed in, but they shut it down.
They
Yeah.
shut down?
They shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really
No
cool
altar
place,
bar.
too.
Oh,
I think
It
Mr.
used
Smalls
to
is
be a
open.
church, and then they made it into like a venue where they could play, and they still have
feel
the
like that's
stained glass
sacrilegious.
windows and everything.
yeah. That was kind of
It was
Mr.
cool.
Small, so.
Well,
It was a good time.
I don't think Jesus is gonna be a fan
Be a fan? I think
of
maybe.
the altar bar.
I
Some of the
think
bands
he
that
would
played
be.
in there.
No, I think he'd like it.
So that is it.
Would Jesus like churches? But on that
Oh.
note,
I think he would personally.
I think he'd like
What
the
a
altar
good
bar.
Concluding.
They did
discussion.
serve alcohol.
Jesus made water into wine.